improved the situation, I have to say. It's a pleasure to be here, although I have to be a little bit more somber than my colleague Karina Edstadler. It might be part of human condition then that in turbulent times, in times of crisis, you narrow your field of vision. You tend to focus only on the crisis at hand. But I believe that nothing would be more wrong today. Actually, the last 2 years of the pandemic have brought home to us, to all of us, in a very direct and brutal way.
The award is really amazing. It's really, really great to have this recognition, and I think the award is also going to facilitate our expansion to Ghana, which is a huge, huge help in terms of growing our services internationally.
Can you explain project?
Yeah, absolutely. So FLARE is an emergency response platform. We connect all available emergency responders throughout the country or the continent on a single platform, making it possible for people to dispatch a unified force from multiple responders, the closest available responders in the shortest amount of time, and ultimately saving lives as well as connecting patients to critical services.
What's your future plans?
Our future plans are to expand and make this available to more and more people throughout the continent and the world, because 2/3 of the world does not have access to emergency response or any kind of patient logistics, making the entire referral healthcare system really difficult to access.
As a moderator, facilitated some of the panels that featured startups from Africa. If you can recall, it also had heads of states from Africa and Europe there, and it just goes to show that this kind of initiative, the Kofi Annan Award,
and network support for Kofi Annan Award, and we have done a very good job because we did make these 3 people win, 3 companies. These companies have been massive, and they came up with wonderful ideas. You can't believe how many nice ideas, apart from the ones that won, also the ones which didn't win. They had wonderful, wonderful ideas. Vaccine Global was one of them, my project, and also the last one, which is also very, very good, which comes from Zimbabwe, is it? Yeah, so wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm happy.
Can you evaluate the government support to the individuals in Africa?
For sure. I mean, when they come up with this kind of support, I really think it's great, because they're helping people, you know, normal people, simple people. So, especially in health, in this case, it's fantastic. I mean, you know, FLARE, that one that is from Kenya, which one? It's like Uber, you know. You want to go to the hospital, you just call them, they come up and pick you up, take you to the hospital for free. 250,000. They're gonna do more. They can give free, you know, support to a lot of people.
What is the next future plans for the foundation?
Well, for now, this the foundation is going to take a year to see how these 3 candidates will go and see how successful it will be. But it's going to be continuous. I think the idea is to continue. It is not supposed to end now. I'm sure the Antonella, my book, and LWFB, I think they are planning to do much more than this. Yes, absolutely. The Austrian Chamber of Commerce is massive. It's wonderful. I'm really happy to be part of the support network.
A very special atmosphere. Thank you so much for doing that for us. It is my great pleasure to welcoming you all here in Vienna on behalf of the Austrian Chancellor Karl Nehammer today for the Kofi Annan Award for Innovation in Africa. As Minister in charge for the coordination of the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals, the 2030 Agenda, allow me to emphasize the importance of entrepreneurs and innovation in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, the so-called SDGs.
Hi, I'm Cecilia, CEO and co-founder of Vaccine. So in Africa, there are people with lack of identity cards. So we realized that these people miss out on life life-saving vaccination courses. And sometimes they get vaccinated and get paper vaccinations, but these can easily lost. So they miss out probably the second dose of the vaccine or they finish unnecessary vaccination courses. So as vaccine people, we're now using the official biometric simulated vaccination records so that we can understand which vaccines they got and which vaccines they should give in the future, so as to remove and minimize rescheduling vaccines and to make sure each vaccine reaches its intended beneficiary.
How was your reaction when you win this prize?
Oh, I was so excited. My first reaction was to scream afterwards like everyone. But I realized that I now have a challenge. I need to start working more than I was doing to actually achieve more and to reach a lot more results. So I'm so grateful. There was so many competitive developers that we were in the competition. I felt I had a chance, but I wasn't really sure because there was this of all 9 competitors. So our future plan is to integrate other vaccines that we do not have. We've got routine immunizations that go on. So we run incorporate those instead of just COVID-19. Right now we have COVID-19 on the app. So we're going to incorporate other vaccines, routine immunizations and other vaccines for travel.
Funding, capacity building, because there can be nothing more important than our health, which is a fundamental human right, and that's why it's so important what people like Dr. Sheila and her team are doing.
And I'm the co-founder of My Body. So at My Body, we provide access to sexual and reproductive health rights and products for young people in Nigeria. And we're doing that by allowing people to chat with doctors discreetly and counselors. We're also doing that by allowing them to have access to sexual health products like HIV test kits, pregnancy test kits, and contraceptions.
How do you react with this award?
We're very happy.
So what was your first reaction?
I was very excited. I was very proud of myself and my team. And what was most important for me when I reacted was that our product, our solution is important to people and people can see that.
What is your future plans?
Well, the future plans is to reach more people and save as much lives and give young women empowerment to be able to control their own health as much as possible.
Thank you.
Has engaged us in a 10-year strategic partnership to verify vaccine delivery in Africa. And we have piloted our solution, verifying the delivery of 1.1 million COVID vaccine doses.
First person, I believe it will be my Paddy, who's going to receive the... Yes, please have a seat. We've got the pen. It's easy. Let's have some of your flair.
And I think this is great that you supported this as a jury. What here?
Called the community of carers. Now those people who care so much about alleviating human suffering, saving lives. Across the board, whatever we have to talk about today, it was all human-centered.
The people are not job seekers. They're not born as job seekers. They're born as entrepreneurs. Economic system pushed us in the wrong direction, make us job seekers, and as a result.
Disparity gap, limited access to medicine, doctors and sanitation, unequal opportunities for women and girls, an increasingly visible impact of climate change.
5, it shows the 4 traditional faculties
of a university, theology, law, medicine, philosophy, and many other persons and symbols. The Austrian Academy of Science, and excuse myself to make a PR, a short PR, is the largest research institution outside of the university. It was founded at the end of the Biedermeier in 1847.
Austria would like to make a concrete contribution to the new Africa-Europe partnership of equals as well as to the 2030 agenda for sustainable development. The partnership between Africa and Europe is more important than ever, as the world is facing extremely challenging times today. Almost all regions are still recovering from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine poses a major threat to many countries, including African countries.
تابعنا احتفال الأكاديمية النمساوية للعلوم لتوزيع جوائز مؤسسة كوفي عنان للإبداع والتكنولوجيا في أفريقيا، وكان احتفال تأكيد على العلاقات الوثيقة التنموية بين النمسا والدول الأفريقية.